Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Okay, let's go. Hello, everybody. All right, so let's start in the level. So today is gonna be a fun day, I think. I hope, because we are going to do the blocky of the first map. So it's probably gonna be I think it's gonna be a lot of terrain sculpting. That's what I think it's gonna be today. Cool. All right. First of all, I want to do just boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna organize myself a little bit. Hey, Breno Ferreira, how you doing, man? Hello from Brazil. Which city in Brazil? How you doing? Okay, so I'm curious to. I think I saw. I think I saw something that it was possible to create what is called hero cards in Codex. I'm interested. So let me see. So if I'm creating a new card, I'm gonna go with the sculpting of the first terrain of the first level, I should say. So priority, it's gonna be medium. Yeah, let's go with medium. It's gonna be me. And it's gonna be light. Rio de Janeiro. Nice. So welcome. What's the weather in Brazil right now? It is I think it's almost the winter. So you should be in autumn. Is it hot? Alright. Press Ctrl Enter. Cool. And can I do this? Nope. Alright, so let me make a search. Codex hero card. Hero cards and journey. Hero cards allow you to bundle up related cards. They are an abstraction layer living between decks and cards checklists. If you use agile terminology, you might think of them as epics. So I need to enable them. In teams, a single set of features might go through the hands of many specialized team members while everybody is focusing on their subtask. It can be hard to maintain. So it seems like I might have to activate them, so I'm not sure how. Make project grouping, nanani. Danger zone, nope. Card preset, no. Every day I'm walking. Every day. Features. Milestone and due date. Time tracking. Hero. Okay. Only. Well, it is active. It is activated. This feature allows you to attach subcards to a card. A card with subcards will become a hero card. Right, sub cards behave pretty much like normal cards. Your hero cards infer the statue and info from their sub cards. Drag and drop a card onto an open card to add a sub card to the open card. No, I'm trying this, but maybe like this. I'm not sure to understand how to do this actually. Okay, attach an existing card using the hero sidebar. Click the hero button to the right side of open cards. What is the hero button? Do you see a hero button somewhere? Display, show metrics, browse, subcards. No subcards. Add. Create a new. Gonna just. Now I get it. Okay. Okay. So I need to. Okay. I need to open. All right. So that become hero card, and this one is. All right. Get it. So let's put that in progress. Cool. How cool is that? And then, all right. So card start, new card created, card started. That's cool. So the integration with the Discord is working, so people now can know where I am and where I'm going with this. So that's pretty cool. It's giving them this view. Okay, no, it's because I'm okay. Anyway, let's start this. So let's go in our first level. This one, it's gameplay combat zone. Well, for now it's called root combat zone, but probably gonna have to. Yeah, okay. That's another thing that I need to check, because there is something new in Unreal 5. Is the how it's called, level, because I think the level what it is, the world partition editor. I think I don't need the world partition editor anymore, if I understand correctly. Just to be sure, I just want to be sure. The Unreal world partition is something to make big ass level, right? Yeah, building large maps used to an overview of the world partition system, how to use it in your project, into sub-level, then use the level streaming system to load and unload them as the player traversed the landscape. Okay, I don't think I need this. I don't think I'm gonna make maps so big that I have to use the world partition. So that's the first. All right, so this is the first map. I quickly set up. So if I'm playing this, just give me 1 second so that I'm setting up my controller correctly. Good. Right, so we got this. Oh boy, this physics really annoying. Okay, so this is working. I know that there is something else I'm gonna have to do, so let's put a card for that so that I don't forget it. And it's gonna be to adjust the damages values. Balance the damages values. This one is for me, and we're gonna put that in medium, and it's gonna be right. Cool. So I'm gonna open PureRef because the last stream we have been gathering picture references of what kind of landscape we want to do. What kind of visually how we would like it to look like, even though the goal here is clearly not to make to go really deep in the art style. We really just want to make a blocky of the level, so I don't need to go really far into the design and the art, the level art, but still, I figured out that I needed at least to know where I am before building the level, and it was helping instead of just doing this from out of nowhere, trying to do something from out of nowhere. Right, so this is the kind of environment I'm imagining that we're gonna be. So it's gonna be, in my mind, it's gonna be like a rocky desert. So we would have a lot of sand, we would have some mountains, we'll have some rocks in our path, but with a couple of vegetation here and there, so a little bit like a oasis feel. So that's the kind of idea, and why I'm going with this is because the desert is cool because it's giving us smooth, almost smooth terrain, and why I want to have some rocks is to block the passage of the main character, so the player. So to be able to drive the player, so to be able to carve a path somewhere and limit a little bit his movements. So I want to avoid to do an open world kind of thing for now. First of all, I want to try to do something more on the linear side for our level and see how it feels before going the open world, kind of trying to opening stuff. I already want to see if it's before doing open level, I want to check if I need this, because usually it's a lot of work and it has to worth it. Cool. So I'm gonna put that on my second screen Like this. Alright, and now let's think of interesting ideas on what kind of path we want. So we also check a couple of I check a couple of game. At least there's actually one that I really want to emulate a little bit on the level design. Is the is 8 ice is, I don't know how to pronounce this, but this one. So let me find a walkthrough, like a big ass, yeah, maybe this one, and let's maybe go in the middle, something somewhere like there. Alright, so let's find some gameplay. Alright, so this kind of that is what I have in mind. So the player is still on the path of the player is quite it's not like it's not like a big open world, but it feels like it's in a big environment, but the path of the player is still the player is guided, is what I mean. And I think it's really interesting. I think it's the kind of feeling I want for the game. So all right, so let's imagine a little bit the this what do I want to do with this? Do I want to create a new map, maybe? No, I don't even want to keep this one. If I'm going crazy with the I don't even want to keep this one. All right. So let me go in sculpt mode. Yeah, here in landscape. I mean landscape mode. So let me check. So here is the here we go. So we got this is gonna be the layer for the initial my initial landscape carving. How should I approach this? Let's try to think a bit of the narrative side on where are we and what are we doing here. So let's imagine something. So let's say that we are on the hub, so the guest house, and we're picking a mission. What kind of mission it is? One of the first mission I imagine that would be interesting, I would say, is wait, something's going wrong there. What's going on there? The layer is locked. You must unlock it before you can walk on this layer. Wait, something went terribly wrong. Huh. Right, so it seems like I lost. Okay, you know what? We're gonna delete everything. We're gonna start from scratch. Can I remove a layer? Is it possible to do this? Delete. Yes, please. this is working. Okay, perfect. And I just want to make sure that I'm removing all the wait a minute. It's because I'm need to be in select mode, right? Gotcha. So all those guys, yes to all. Main character, I'm gonna put it top. Yeah. Everything is going well. Perfect. Okay. So one of the first mission I kind of see would be to secure a road. So the main goal of the game is to bring the what is this? One of the goal of the game is to bring the free kingdoms that are surrounding you, the free territories, to have exchanges with each other. But it's been so long that they didn't even try to interact with each other. That's all the connection, all the network is, or nobody is using that. So it's probably, we could think like it's probably infested by I don't know, monster or bandits or something like that. So we could find one of the reasons why we would go outside the guest house to fight would be to secure those roads, to make them usable again. That could be something. So what does it mean? So that means it needs to be, obviously we need to follow a road. We need to maybe we need to have some hideouts where the enemy would come out and attack you and ambush you, trying to ambush you. That would be cool. So yeah. So maybe let's try with that. Let's start with that. So what if I'm doing a big ass mountain in the middle of the level, so that we have it would be like a point of view, somewhere that the player could always figure out where he is. So I'm gonna use probably, I already forget how, a landmass. Let me remove all of this, landscape, custom brush. So I want to add blueprint. How do I do that already? The blueprint, yes. Is it how you're doing this? Blueprint brush. Okay. Custom brush, landmass. Alright, so let's go with the custom brush landmass. And then create new blueprint. Is that the way we're doing this? Clear, rows. Okay, let's put that into my temp folder for now, that I'm gonna call landscape. New landscape blueprint. Nope, that is not what I was looking for. Alright, let's go to our Google and ask in the documentation of Unreal, landmass documentation. No, not that.
Hey everyone, my name is Aaron Langmead, technical artist who's landmass_material simple. Now I've got a few extra properties here. You may only have custom brush_material extra blueprint brushes. So these are my brushes that I'm using to modify and to build this particular landscape.
Hey Caillou-Sage, how you doing, man? I'm going to switch some of your video to figure out what the game is.
Quite subtle, simple
Yeah,
definition.
so okay, so if you don't know, I'm trying to do kind of a I never know what kind of what the term is. Me, I'm using the beat 'em up terminology, but I know that's I think in some people call this hack and slash, but anything that is looking like Bayonetta or Devil May Cry. So whatever those kind of games are, I'm trying to do the same thing. So the same type of games. But there is a twist. There is a twist with my game, which is I'm bringing kind of a let's call this a JoJo Bizarre Adventure vibes in it. So what I mean by that is that let me bring an enemy into the scene, and you'll understand what I mean by that when I'm gonna start the game. Here we go. So you see that's me, and that's forget about the black line that's following the spirit around me, but there is this this dude that is following me, and it's almost like a stand. It's inspired by the JoJo Bizarre Adventure anyway, so that's the same idea. And you could fight with this guy. Well, it went quick, but this guy can help you doing combos. But yeah, it went really fast. So let me maybe disable. Can't take damage. No. Yes, Shaman King. Yes, it's a big inspiration also for the mainly for the design of the spirits that you got here. So you can even have some interaction with the spirits. So that would be the idea there. Yes, and so that's one part of the game, which is the combat. But there gonna be another part, which gonna be the you're gonna have to manage a guest house. Thanks, man. Thank you very much. Juan Segundo. But yeah, it's gonna be one part of the game, the combat. You're gonna have a second part, which is gonna be the management of a guest house in the middle of a desert. So you're gonna live in an inhospitable. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to say this one. in a very how could I say that in English? Sorry, my English is not that great, but in a bad place. Let's go with the really generic term. So you're living in somewhere where there is not so much traffic at the beginning, and you are managing a guest house, and then sometimes you're gonna have some guests that's gonna pop to your house, and you're gonna have to tend for their needs. So you're gonna have to give them a room, give them food, so cook some food, and try to give them activities, amusements, stuff like this. So the way I'm saying this is hospital. You see, even if I'm reading the thing is hospitality. Gotcha. But yeah, you're gonna have to give them hospitality. I don't even know that. Is it the way you're using this word? Anyway, you get the idea. I hope you get the idea. Well, what I'm trying to do with this game is to have two different vibes, where you're going in mission, and it's really action-packed, and it's really dynamic combat, and really the goal is to put you exactly just kind of like a aim. So yeah, you're going to the mission. The goal is to put you in the zone, and so you have to be you're really focused on the action. It's really action packed, and then you go home. That would be during the day, and the evening you go home, and then it would be more the chill time, the relaxing time, where you're doing some farming, you're doing some cooking, and imagine you are in an oasis, and you have a guest house in an oasis, and you have the sunset that's going into the over the desert, so you have a beautiful view. Let me show you. No, I don't want to open it because it's gonna take me too much time to open the level, but maybe I can show you on the YouTube. It's gonna be much easier. Yeah. Every time I'm in live stream, it's removing the which one is the one I'm looking for? Damn, I think it's this one. Yeah, all right. So what I have in mind is, yeah, so this is the kind of guest house I'm imagining. So imagine that with the sunsets, beautiful view, taking your tea, and just chilling. There is no it's really fun time, so making some cooking like you're seeing right there. And yeah, what language is that? You mean the programming language, or my native language? Because the programming language, there's not really programming language in the game, because I'm using Blueprint in Unreal Engine. So it's right now it's 100% Blueprint. If you're not familiar with Blueprint, it's a way to do logic with nodes, and let me open one. So see, all right. So that's the kind of view I have when I'm doing the logic. So instead of typing words, I'm actually creating nodes and plugging and doing it. Thank you, man. I'm not sure I'm gonna keep this minigame because it's look cool, but it's not really fun. I made some tries, so I really want to improve on that, but it's gonna be for later. Yeah, I know the node system. I myself don't use Unreal Engine at all, but I've tried in the past. The thing is, for me, it's really great because I coming from, in my day job, I'm a character artist, so I'm coming on the let's say on the art side, you know. So Blueprint was really great for me because it helped me to understand the programming logic with visual representation, which helped me a lot. I know that's it's less efficient than programming, and probably if you learn programmation on text editor, it feels like maybe it's a little bit sluggish to do this and stuff like that. But for me, it really helped me a lot. Yeah, suck at programming. Well, if you suck at programming, I would suggest you to try at least the Blueprint, because I was really surprised how far I could go with the Blueprint stuff in Unreal. My artist side don't like it. Ah, so you have the same profile as me. So yeah, definitely try the Blueprint. It seems like the Blueprint has been made for us. Like it seems like it has been made to grab the people who are not used to programming and teach them the way logic is done in video game. The first time I discovered this, it was really great. I was like, oh my god, I felt like I had so much power now, and I felt like wait, I can do whatever I want. That was amazing. And so that's why I'm doing the game in Unreal, mostly because of the Blueprint. Yeah, but yeah, but here today, what we are trying to do is the blocky of the first map of the game. So like I said, I don't want to make an open world game. I don't want to. I'm seeing more this like a lot of small instance level. I prefer to, because it's gonna give me more control on the flow, on the pace of the action, rather than doing a big ass open world. I feel like it's gonna be really hard for me to control the action. I prefer to define a path for the player and guide the player into a path, and have a little bit more control on where the player is going and how long it's gonna be before it's gonna encounter the next enemy, than giving the player too much freedom and losing this control. So that's why I think a linear approach for this type of game is gonna be there is some downside, but I think it's gonna be in the long run is gonna be more beneficial for me for the game. NPC placement, etc. What do you mean by NPC placements? Wait, maybe I missed a message. No, okay, no, I'm not sure then. But yeah, and right now I was just trying to figure out how to use the
but I'm gonna add a new one.
The what is called the blue landmass blueprints. I already used before that, but I already forgot how to start.
Files when you're building.
What you just said, basically, like keeping control of what the player does. And oh, okay, yes, yeah. Now I get it. Yes, exactly. I know there is this hot debates, or at least there was this hot debate a couple of years ago, like linear game had like a bad rep. I feel like it's a little bit less now, but I don't think open world should be applied to any game. You know, it's obviously open world is awesome, but it's not like the answer for everything. I don't think it's the answer for everything, and I think it would be a mistake for me to go on the open world direction for this game. It's true. Dark Souls is genius because it feels like it's an open world, but it's actually quite linear in the progress you're making. And yeah, Dark Souls is really genius. It's awesome on this side. Yeah, I tend to agree with you. It's the content that matter, and at least like any game can be good, linear open world, but it has to serve a purpose. You know, it's not if you're just doing open world just because it's the buzzword and everybody is doing open world, so you have to do open world. I think like you're going in the wrong direction. Like the best example I would have recently would be the Dynasty Warriors. I think it's the last one is the 9 that went open world, and that was a disaster because it was a empty open world where you had to run for too long before encountering the next group of enemies, and the pace was really awful. Yeah, thanks man, thanks very much. But yeah. Right, so he's using this blueprint stuff, but I don't know how to.
Score material only. That's absolute material. Which one we want to add? This particular. All we need to do is click, and then this will add this particular.
Wait, I didn't click on the. Am I that dumb? No. No. Click. Click. Hey, thank you for the following, Jota BNTZ. Thank you very much. Hope you you enjoy what you're seeing right now. Alright, so you're telling me because I didn't put any. Alright. Custom brush, landmass. And now it's telling me that I just have to click. Damn, I am dumb. Alright, so now it's working. So what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to do a big ass mountain, but I really want to do it really simple, so it's gonna be really basic. So I'm just gonna want to do a mountain in the middle of the map. So maybe let's go with something like this. And how do I add like this? Okay, cool. Alright, so the goal is really not to do something looking good. It's more like to feel good. It's a little bit different. So that's why you're gonna see that the mountain is gonna be ugly and really geometrical. But it's more for me to get a feel of, okay, so that's the field of view you're gonna have, and that's how open or enclosed you're gonna feel in the level. So this kind of thing. So that's what I'm trying to find. Then do I want to add more? Yeah, okay, let's bring another one maybe. So okay, I'm gonna rename this layer, I'm gonna rename mountain. Yeah, alright, so we are on the good layer. Maybe let me bring another one. Just to have a little bit more interesting shape. We could have. So that would be our biggest mountain, and the what I already see would be cool is to have a path that's going, you know, like around. I don't know how to say that in English. In French, is a col. Un col. How do you say that in English? A pass? I think it's a pass. Mountain pass, yes. Maybe it would be to create a path, but I already feel like the map is actually too small. Eh? It's already feeling too small. So the goal here is to make a map where it would take roughly around 15 to 30 minutes to complete. So I'm guessing that the yeah, I have the feel like the map is already too small. Resize. How do I? Yeah, that's a thing. I never understand how this works. This resizing thing is. Fly? Oh boy. You didn't resize anything. You're lying to me. Not so much anymore, to be honest. To be really honest, it's been a while I didn't open ZBrush. Thank you, man. But yeah, now I'm more into Blender because for several reasons. The first one is because especially for this project, I don't need to go too much into details. So it's more on, since it's really stylized, I don't need to go really far into the fine details and the stuff like that. Usually I don't even do that for this project because it doesn't suit the art style I'm going for. So I don't need this. ZBrush is exceptional for this. It can handle so much triangle. Like there is nowhere in the competition that there is no other software that can handle as many data as ZBrush. But the good thing about sculpting in Blender is that you're doing everything in one software, and I really love that. I start to become more and more annoyed when I have to switch, exporting and porting it to a new soft and doing stuff and going back into a new software. I'm really trying to avoid that as much as possible. So I tend to feel like I'm spending now more time sculpting in Blender because of this than ZBrush. What are you using at the moment? Yeah, Blender. Yeah, because of the cel shading. Yes, since the if you're putting too much detail with cel shading, it's just becoming noise, and you're losing the benefits of the cel shading. I would say what makes cel shading cool. So there is a balance to find between detailing and simplified shape, I think. Hey Sonic Blue, it's been a while. How you doing, man? Especially when Gauzy doesn't work, yeah. Even with Gauzy, it's annoying because the thing is, ZBrush is great, but it's great when you are only sculpting, I think. But anything that is modeling, I hate the workflow in ZBrush. I really hate the workflow in ZBrush. I know that a lot of artists are doing really cool stuff in ZBrush with the what it's called, the Z modeler thing, but I hate this so much. So yeah, every time I'm in ZBrush and I need to do an extrude, or I need to make a symmetry that is not, you know, in the world symmetry, but local symmetry, it's always a mess. I always hate this. Or if I need to do instancing, all this stuff, I'm really missing Blender for that. Yeah, that's pissed me off, the bridge thing between software. I myself use Blender, it's been years now. Yeah, Blender really recently, when I say recently, now it's a couple of years, but they made so much progress on the soft. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good too, Sonic. And it's free, it's true. Like when you compare to any Autodesk software, that's I would be ashamed if I were Autodesk right now. It would be like, oh, damn, how can we compete with that? Okay, so I really want to check how the resizing stuff is done in Unreal, because Unreal, let's run resize, change size of landscape on existing map. Wait, why am I in the Arc Survival? No, I don't care about that. Alright, so we got landscape components. Landscape are divided into multiple components, which are Unreal's base, unit of rendering, visibility, calculation, collision. Components in landscape are all the same size and are always square. The size of the landscape component is decided when the landscape is created, and the choice depends on the size and detail of the landscape we wish to create. Each component height data is stored in a single texture. Because of this, its size has to be a power of 2, number of vertices, right? Got you. Component section. Component can optionally be divided into either 1 or 4 subsections. These sections are the base unit of the landscape LOD calculation. Using the 4 subsection options give you the same size height map as using 4 times as many components with only 1 subsection each. Wait, what? Give you the same size height map as using 4 times. Okay, the size of each section must be power 2. This is so that the different levels can be stored in minimaps for the texture. Performance considerations. The choice of component size versus the total number of components is a performance trade-off. Smaller component size allow quicker LOD transition and also allows for the occlusion of more terrain, but the smaller size necessitates more components. Each component has a random thread CPU processing cost, and each section is a draw call. So try to keep these numbers to a minimum. For the largest landscape, Epic recommends a maximum of 1024 components. Cool. It's not answering my question, but okay. Recommended landscape sizes. In order to make things easier, here are a number of sizes that maximize the area, minimizing the number of landscape components. Yeah, but I have no idea. this size maybe. Should I create a new one? If I create a new one, can I bring back the can I keep the blueprint I created for the mountain? What is the problem with the landscape? I'm just trying to find a way to resize the landscape properly. I think it's right now it's too small, but I would like to have maybe something as big as this. I don't want to just... I'm a little bit scared to just grab the landscape and do a manual scale. I don't know if it's the proper way to do this. Alright, so create new. Let's see. Hello. So do I have to delete the landscape first? Yeah, create. Okay, create. All right, this was the wrong button. All right, cool. So this, right? So can I go into my sculpt and say, okay, you know what? Where is the blueprint? Wait. What? Why is there more option? Why one landscape has more option than the other one? Is it the target layer? I don't have any layer. Fuck, I think I forgot to I think there is something that I forgot to do. We're gonna create a new one. Because one landscape is the only one in the landscape. Yeah, I know that, but there is one that got more option like blueprint and RAM and stuff like that, while the new one didn't have all of them. But I think it's because I need to check this enable edit layer. So let's create again. Yeah, and now I got the blueprint. All right, so I need to remember this when I'm creating the landscape. I need to activate the layer, because if not, I don't have access to stuff like this. Okay, good to know. Can I bring some? So those guys, for example, can I say? Can I attach them to a different landscape? So right now they are on the landscape 1. Is there a way for me to say, okay, you know what? Now you're gonna affect the landscape 2. No. Click and drag would be awesome, but yeah, it was creating differently. Yeah. Alright, you know what? Let's delete. And let's start again. I'm okay with that. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna grab my characters. So this guy, and we're gonna put them all the way in the corner of the landscape. So that's giving us more. All right, so So now I want a blueprint, I want a landmass, and just click, and it's creating, it should be creating one. Okay, so why it's not, it doesn't affect the height map? Huh. Like when you have an idea and the software decides instead that it's troubleshooting time. Yeah. It's always great, eh? Bon. Am I missing something? No, I can sculpt stuff. So why can't I do this correctly? Why don't you want to affect the terrain? Actor landscape is referenced by other object. Reference list landscape. No, it still doesn't want to walk, okay? Interesting. What should I do? Alright, so let's try again from scratch. Landscape, new, create, edit, yes, create, blueprint, landmass. Create a new layer, bam, nothing. Because of this, I'm probably because of this. Landmass brush manager, and that's where I'm gonna. Okay, so let's delete this. Let's delete this. Yes. Actually, you know what? Let's delete everything. Do I have anything landmass related? No. So let's try one more time. Create, cool. Blueprint, new layer, create. Custom landmass, and now it's working. All right. The curve should change the topology of the terrain. Yes, it should, like this. You see? Now I can make some mountain, some blocky for a mountain, and it's easy for me to manipulate that. So that's what I was looking for. Cool. So yeah, I I didn't realize that it was creating also a landmass brush manager that was linked to, probably linked to the old terrain, and that's what I needed to remove first. And now it's working, exactly. Cool, alright, so let's make a big ass mountain. So I want it to be in the middle of, maybe in the middle of the map, or maybe can I create a new point, add spline point here? Yes, I can. Hard edge, yes. Alright, so the mountain is quite big actually. Alright, so the terrain is maybe a little bit big now. We'll see. We'll see about that. Hey, Eric Tiam. How you doing, man? Good to see you there. Welcome, welcome. Right, so I'm gonna create another one. Did the switch to UE5 impacted the game performance? Yes, but frankly, it's so early in the beginning of the development that right now, to be honest, I'm not concerned by. I'm not really looking to performance now. I don't think it's the. It's the time to look at performance. It's probably gonna be when I know what's the feature I need to the game. That's I'm gonna look at performance. But yes, definitely, I can see that's the. It has been harder for my computer to. It's a little bit less fluid to work in the editor since I made the switch to UE5. I'm doing fine, thank you, Eric. How you doing? Hope you're doing well too. Alright, so let me. I need to remember why is the curl. Is that no? Not the curl is for the noise. Blur size. Okay, that's interesting. The curl streams. Alright, that's cool. Let's add a little bit of curl. Same thing for this one. To have something a little bit more natural. What I want though is try to find a way to make it less. That it should be a slope angle or something like this. Terracing. So I could do some terracing, and it would be interesting to carve a path actually. Why is it a... Hey, that's interesting. When I'm going in negative value, it's like creating a path. Wait. If I'm going in negative... That's interesting. It's not what I'm looking, but that's interesting. Aha! I think it's what I was looking for. I'm really happy that my inventory system working. I'm making it all day. Nice. What kind of game are you doing? The advantage will come later with a better real-time lighting for a larger area. Yes, but I can already say that the it's not a magic solution. The new lighting system. There is a lot of caveat for that. That's well, obviously Unreal Epic is not communicating too much for the public with this, but there is a lot of caveat with the nanite thing, the lumen thing, and one of them right now is that it's not compatible with anything that is foliage, which is a big drawback. So that's mean if you're doing a forest or anything like this, well, you can't even use a nanite or lumen, so it's really limiting the use of the new lighting system. So that's why all the demo that Epic has been showing so far are always been either a canyon or a big city, because there is not so much foliage. But yeah, it's not perfect yet, but probably it's gonna be in a couple of years, but it still needs a little bit more improvement to be made. That's for sure. Some kind of RPG with PvP multiplayer and single player campaign. Okay, nice. Wow, that's a big challenge. Are you alone on this, or RPG with PvP multiplayer and single player? That's a big task, eh? I'm with you. I know the struggle. Alright, so that's cool, but oh, interesting. It's giving interesting shape. I'm not sure to understand why, if I'm playing with this value, it's affecting the it's also affecting the other one. Cap shape. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah, that's interesting to make the border of a map. Ah, alright, so that's what I was looking for. Cool. So now I can go there and say, alright, you know what, calm down. You're gonna be a little bit smaller. Here we go. Maybe let's create another one. Alright. So I think it's gonna be enough. Thanks, dude. And now I made a few learning projects, but I hope I will finish this one. Yeah, and anyway, even if you don't finish it, you're gonna take a lot of experience anyway, so it's never wasted time. You're gonna learn a lot of stuff. So that's my philosophy. It's yeah, sure, I would love to finish the game, but even if I don't, well, I will have learned a lot. So it's never wasted time. It's not like but yeah. Exactly. What am I creating? I'm doing help me out with this. How would you call the type of game which is Bayonetta or Devil May Cry? How would you call this type of games? Because I always have trouble to figure out how it should be called. Because I'm trying to do a game like this. So really action packed. So you see that's we got a character, which is followed by the spirits, and you got some actions going on. So really it's combo based sword melee action, so this kind of thing. Ah, fuck, we got this same issue. I thought I fixed that. Right. Action, or thanks man, thank you very much. Action adventure. Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't think there is so much exploration in games like it's not really on the exploration side for the Bayonetta and Devil May Cry. It's really on the combat and stuff like this. Hack and slash action game, I guess. That's the thing. ISO name. But because that's the thing, that there is two terms that's always come up. It's either, I have the feeling that it's most of the people saying hack and slash for this kind of game. But in France, I'm French, so that's why I'm a little bit biased. But in French, we are saying beat 'em up. But I don't think the rest of the world is saying beat 'em up for this type of game. It feels like it's only the French people saying this. So that's why I'm trying to check on the rest of the world how you sing this. Are these characters yours? And yeah, everything you're saying is me. Is VFX, characters, programming, animation. Everything is from me. I'm trying to do everything in the game. That's how I'm having fun. Is to have control on anything. Sadly, I can't model characters. Yeah, characters is fucking hard to. I'm lucky because it's to be honest, it's my day job. So that's how I gain, that's how I pay the rent. I'm a character artist at a day job, so I got quite of experience in this area. But yeah, thank you very much, Eric. Beat them up, I think of Cadillac and Dinosaurs kind of game. I don't know this game. What is this game? Cadillac and Dinosaurs? You got me interested. And dinosaurs? What the fuck? Wait, it's based on yeah, okay, exactly. That was my feeling. So this, okay, so like Final Fight, Street of Rage, so this kind of game, right? Yeah, I had this feeling that in the rest of the world, beat 'em up game is the old school arcade game on. Yeah. All right. So now I know I'm doing a hack and slash game because in France, at least in the French media and French discussion, when we are saying hack and slash, we are more thinking about Diablo or Path of Exile. So this kind of a top view camera, rather than Devil May Cry or Bayonetta. I actually think hack and slash, 1 hack and slash, 2 beat 'em up, although I think beat 'em up is mostly connected to games like Smash Bros and Roll-a-la. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I would have put them in beat 'em up myself. Yes, I'm a professional, Eric. I'm lucky for that. I'm lucky to have found a way to enter the to find the an open door to be in the profession. But the game is really cool, man. I never heard about this game, but that looks awesome. Cadillac and Dinosaur. I was like, is this really a game about cars and dinosaurs? And yes, it is. It actually is. At the anime, yeah, I used to play it on arcade as kids. Remember me? Oh, the good old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. And yeah, never played the game, but I see this one. I see what it is. Awesome. Scrolling beat them up. Yeah, that would be the adding the scrolling would maybe differentiate that to the Bayonetta Platinum kind of type of games. But yeah, okay. So at least it answered my question. Now I know that I'm doing a hack and slash. Unless you're French and I'm doing a beat 'em up. Alright, cool. Back to our business. So now let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna call this, rename this large mountain. All right. Now what I want is create a path. So let me see how do we do this? Do we have wait, maybe I can create. No, can I contact you someday with character concept? We will be able to discuss the price. Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm in a studio, so I'm not a freelance character artist. So I don't have the time to do extra works. It's not like since I'm in a studio, it's more like I'm doing a 8 hours day. You know, it's not like I'm doing a contract actually. And unfortunately, with my day job plus my personal project, which the SILKROAD project, really I don't have time to take any side contracts. So I apologize. I hope you understand that I won't be able to take any more outside job, you know. Searching for the terms, give this beat 'em up is a video game genre featuring a hand-to-hand combat between the protagonist and an improbably large number of opponents. Hand-to-hand? Does it have to be hand-to-hand? So if you have a sword, is it not beat 'em up then? Like, would you say that then Dynasty Warriors is a beat 'em up game? It's tricky, huh? All these terms. You never know. That's a question. How would you... yeah, I'm working at Chuk Games. We've been doing the quite infamous game Dark Alliance. So I was a character artist responsible for this. Yeah. No, Chuk Games. Yeah, this one. So we have been bought by without of the cost, the guy that owned the Dungeon and Dragons license. Oh boy, the website hasn't been updated. Yeah, we did a game that didn't quite work the way it didn't reach our expectation, but that's life. Doing our best, eh? In Cadillac and Dinosaur, you could pick up weapons, both melee and guns, so I don't know. Yeah, it's tricky, eh? Alright, so I want to create a path. So can I create a path with this? Like, right now it's a mountain, but I think I can do something like spline mesh. Okay, and now, whoop, sorry, revert. And now I should be able to the angle invert shape. Oh boy. Alpha blend min? No. Max cap shape. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. I like to. That's why I'm doing stream. It's to have interaction with people. It's fun too, you know. It's so don't hesitate to interrupt me as much as you want. I'm here for that. But thank you very much, Eric. Alright, so if I wanted to create a path, I could go like this. That's interesting. But yeah, alright, so if I'm going with the max alpha blend. Aha, alright. Okay, let's try that. Alright, so let's say that the path is starting there. And I would have something like it's going there. So actually, let's start with something like a large area where we could see the mountain. So we're starting here, so we see the destination. So we need to go all the way up there, and we start to feel the size of the terrain. So maybe actually we could start on somewhere. We're hiding this. First we're hiding this, so I'm gonna put maybe my starting here, then maybe carve into the terrain, so to make sure that's whoa, that's a little bit finicky, eh? But I won't make much, but it's fine. It's I'm doing 2 hours of streaming during the but then after that I'm not only working when I'm streaming, is what I'm saying. So don't worry, there is the fun time, and then there is the work time, if you could say so. So don't worry. Alright, so let's say we're starting really inside the ground. So let me grab those guys and put them on the floor like this. So we don't see the landscape. I think I saw something called a jaw. No? Did I dream that? Jaw custom shape. How does it work, this one? Call an event. Alright, let's forget about this for now. Alright, so we're gonna go boom. So we have a turn. And now we start to let me see, yeah, we start to enjoy the big ass scenery. So we're going there. Whoop. The path we go all the way down. Man. And then we'll start to climb the mountain. You look like an amazing guy. Leave the sub. I need to go work on my project limits. See you later. Thank you very much, man. Thank you for the kind word. And have a good luck with your project too. Hope you see you. Hope I'll see you again on this stream. Have a good day. If search in the Japanese Wikipedia, Devil May Cry is presented as a stylish hard action. I like that. All right, let's go with that. So I'm doing a stylish hard action. Why not? All right. So yeah, the thing is really destroying the landscape when I'm doing this, hey? And that would be where we need to fight something, maybe. So let me check. So we are inside, no, so we gotta blah blah blah. We can kick the ass of some guys. See ya, bye. Thank you for being there, Sonheim. See you on the next. See you next time. Thanks, absolutely. Bye, chat. Sorry for. Sorry. I just realized that Sonheim, you were answering to Eric. Sorry, man. Sorry for the grammar, Mister. I'm not American too, so don't worry about that. Ooh, the camera is looking. Okay, no, it's fine. All right, so here we are. Yeah, you know what? Let's start again, but this time I'm gonna put a timer. Just to check how long it's taking me just to walk on the path. So let's find a timer. Something really simple, I don't care. Start. No, it's a stopwatch, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Show this message never reset. Alright. So let's go. As a timer? Yeah, really? Damn. Always learn something, eh? Awesome. That's gonna be even more. That's gonna be even better. Alright, thanks for the tips, Rick. Alright, so let's start this timer. Boom, let's go. So you're gonna have your bigger stretch like this all the way to damn. You're annoying. Alright, so we get in there and we are like, oh damn, it is a mountain, that is so big. You're starting to annoy me, Frank. Go ahead. Ha. Alright. And then in walking, maybe we're gonna have we could have a nice vista there too, and we have some. You can see the mountain. So I don't know, maybe a plain or forest or something. Then we're starting the ascension. So maybe we could have some stairs there. It's almost like they're already there. So same thing here, we could maybe jump. So then we're reaching a plateau. We could have another nice vista there. character, and that company remind me of the main character from Shaman King, and it's got a. This is probably one of the main inspiration. It's definitely the shaman, especially for the spirit. The oh, I'm done. So it took me 2 minutes right now. Might be a little bit too not enough, eh? So I'm glad I did a big ass terrain, but probably gonna need to add more. But yeah, it's the inspiration was the definitely was the Shaman King, especially on the armor kind of thing. But yeah, it's let's not forget it's 2 minutes without any enemies. So I think it's probably safe to we can triple this time if we are doing combat, maybe even more. So maybe I feel like if I'm putting enemies and stuff like that, yeah, it could be like 10 minutes of gameplay. You could make the stair like one part that's cut out that can lead you into a secret area if you fall. Yeah, it could be some interesting stuff like this too. All right, but that's the thing. Right now we are thanks name. Right now we are doing. We actually are going nowhere, right? Because the main goal at the beginning was to create a path. So I need to go somewhere, right? Okay, so let's say I'm going back to my. What if actually I was trying to let's put another big ass mountain here, and this one I'm gonna put that in max so it's blend nicely with the yeah, that's the thing. What I did you have in the beginning for this area, I wanted to do a path across a mountain pass, and the goal was to unlock, you know, like the path was blocked because of I don't know, maybe the path was physically blocked, or maybe there was a group of bandits that was harassing people that's going to the path. So the idea, the mission was to secure, you know, the road. So that's what I had in mind. But the thing is, I'm trying to. It seems like I'm really diverted from the main idea I had, which was to make a desert kind of thing. We're not so much in a desert now, right? So maybe this way it could be like we want to go on the other side of the terrain, of the mountain. Like it would be a mountain range, and the goal would be to. So maybe instead let's go there. Right, and so now we're starting the descent. It's true, I could turn them into dunes, but I wanted to have some. Yeah, I wanted to have some rocky mountains, rocky desert. So I wanted to have a mix of mountain plus rocks plus desert. So if I turn everything into dunes, yeah, that wouldn't work anymore. So I need also to think of it needs to have a climax at some point, so like a boss area or something like this. It feels like I'm already cramped into my map. It's like yeah, I would try to avoid anything that's like a village temple, because these require a lot of modeling. That would be tricky. Well, we'll see about that. But it doesn't really fit so much in the lore, which is the lore is it should be places where nobody is going. At least at the beginning, but then it starts to get more and more, it starts to attract more and more people on those roads, but at the beginning the roads are really empty. So maybe not a village, maybe an old temple, that could be something, but the village doesn't fit on the on what I have in mind, I would say. Wait, did I forget to put the timer? I did, Silly me. Whoop! Wrong direction, man. Alright, so here it could be a large zone for where you could have a big fight here. And we have a nice area there. Ooh, maybe it's a little bit too steep. But I definitely don't want any combat there, because it's gonna give too much headaches with the steepness. This I like it. It's like it's opening on the. Could be a nice vista there, and now you can feel like, okay, I climbed the mountain. It's like, okay, now I feel like you know, I climbed a lot, which is great. I like this opening. So there also you could have a nice fighting zone here. Oof! All right, that's nice. The right, okay, could be fun. The thing is, I need to pay attention to this with my camera that's de-zooming a lot, maybe I need to make sure that the it's not clipping too much into the inside the mountain. Especially if you only saw stuff at sea level from the previous part of the game. Exactly. It's like at the beginning you are starting like from the ground, and then you're seeing from above. You know, there is a nice transition. Alright, so it gave me almost 3 minutes this time. So this, I think, with a lot of combat, it could easily be like times 5, and it could easily be something that is 15 minutes. It's all depending on how quick the combat are, and so that's why at some point I'm gonna also have to balance the damage value so that I can have a control on how long the combat is taking. But yeah, I think I prefer there's a couple of nice area that are like, the first one is here, so there is like a nice zone where I could put a lot of enemy there and we could have a nice fight there. Actually all this done could be like open area, which is cool, with maybe some secrets here and there that we could try to explore. Then another nice one is this here. It's like, I like this one also. It's the fact that we got this kind of narrowing path, so we could even go crazier here and try to make it more, I don't know, like more canyon like. No, that's not what I wanted to open. It's the puref. So if I'm looking at the puref, you know, we could go a little bit more on this kind of feel, even if I don't want to have too steep. I don't want to have too cliff, because I know that my camera is gonna clip into that. So, but maybe more on. Do I have any easy references? I thought I had something closer to what I had. Yeah, maybe more like this. Like, yeah, if I'm making sure that there is no combat, like, could be fun to have something like this where the you're going inside a really narrow path. Could be something here, and then boom, you got the opening on a large vista here. That could be fun too. So now it could also be fun to have this kind of you're going there, and then it's opening on the large vista, and then you have the a wind blowing, so we can add some nice VFX there, like you feel like now the wind is strong and there is a feeling that you are on top of the mountain. But yeah, that could be like that could be fun there. And then you're going downhill, so you got the tuk. Right, that's cool. Or a chasm that you fell into. What is a chasm? Sorry. Now I know. At what point? You mean here? Because that's the thing. I want to avoid as much as possible too much wall on the side, because let's test this. Let's say if I'm taking let's go there, and let's say that some difficult. I'm grabbing an enemy Oh wait, here. I'm putting the enemy here, and the main character, I'm gonna make it start here. Ah. Can I start here? Like play from here? Yes, alright. No, yeah, no. Starting from the beginning. So can I do, we're gonna put a player start here instead. Do I start from here? I do. Ah, no. Who are you, man? You are the old, I know, because I need to set up properly the, yeah. I had to look up that. All right, so I'm not alone on this. Hello, Partly Atomic. How you doing, man? Where the mountain shrinks. Yeah. Okay. I've heard about a hole in where you could not pass in the other side, so you have to go down to then go up. But I don't know if it's the kind of gameplay you want to implement. The thing is, I would like to avoid anything that has roof because of my camera. My camera is since I'm trying to always frame all the enemy plus the character, so there is a lot of zoom and dezoom from my camera. So it's moving a lot on the distance of the camera is moving a lot, and it's great for the gameplay, but not so great for exploration. And the thing is, I don't want gameplay first, you know. So I'd prefer to design a level that suits my camera rather than make a camera that fit my level. I don't want to make it on this and in this order. It's gameplay first and then level design and stuff like that. If the space is too narrow, the camera would clip. Yeah, that's my concern. But at the same time, it could be a place where I don't put any enemy. But I need to be careful with that because I'm trying to make an action game, so it should have a lot of enemy. At least it's what I'm trying to do. I don't want to have player running too long without anything to do. It's the goal is to always be on the always be in action, you know. So there is this balance to find. So that's why I'm doing this. So that's why I'm doing this blocky stuff with really simple shape, and that's what I love with this tool in Unreal. This those spline I'm playing with, because it's easy for me to edit, and it's easy for me to quickly change the shape really quickly. I don't want to paint with a brush, because after that I won't be able to move something, because it's painted on the it would be more difficult. I would have to erase and paint somewhere else, so it's more difficult rather than using the landmass feature. It's really great because it's just spline that can move around. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to do any it's not a walking simulator. If the space is too narrow, yeah, already. Sorry, I'm lost in my chat. All right, so let's just fix the this. Let's go with detail. Is it no? Where do I change the game mode? Game mode, okay, I think it's this one. Edit. The player controller. Alright, so BP controller. So we are on the right one. The default pawn. BP hero. Combat. Let's see if it's fixing this. So if I'm pressing play, alright, now I've got the good guy, and so now I should be able to say, alright, now I want to play from here, and it is working. Cool. So let's check here. Let's say I'm going there and there is an enemy, and so the camera now is the hello, I want to fight you. Yeah, so it's really not I know it's because I don't have any nav mesh generated. Where is my nav mesh? Nav mesh bound volume. Alright, so I'm gonna have to rescale all of this, making sure that it's like this. Okay, well, it should be good. Unless, okay, let me just, I think it's gonna be more easy. Alright, so like this and like this. It's fun to watch, eh? Like the whoop. It's really fun to watch. It seems like the enemy won't be able to. Yeah, he can. But anyway, I don't need any enemy there. So now you should be able to move. So you have a path. Yes. So you see, if I'm going close to a war here. Sorry. Actually, it's not. Actually, the actually it's doing great. I feel like I'm not crammed into the I don't feel like I'm yeah, okay, so this is more problematic. But still, it's something that is manageable. Like even if I'm doing a collision with the camera, it's not gonna make it awful on the experience, I think. Damn, this physics is really annoying. Alright, cool. So I think that's the mountain kind of thing. It's yeah, I can validate that it's working. Alright then, I think it's a good time to stop this stream. It's a good place to end the stream for today. Sorry for being late today on the streaming timing, but tomorrow I should be able to go back to the old school schedule. So thank you everybody for being there and following those streams, and I hope you'll be there for the next one. Have a good day, good night, good day. Yeah, bye. Now rock with me. Diamond in the bag, sun rooftop, digging in the scene with a gangster lean. Ride with me. Come on and ride with me. Diamond in the bag, sun rooftop, digging in the scene with a gangster lean. Ride with me.
Come on and ride with me. So I bench press words to strengthen my vocal cords with several different repetitions of metaphors. I settle competition without a score. My rap explore different terrains without trains, planes, or automobile. I'm honestly ill with astonishing skill. Scribbling words till these papers get filled. Press play and I will.